Robert Orban once said vacation is having nothing to do and all day to do it in. Puerto Vallarta makes an ideal vacation spot. Puerto Vallarta has many different things to do. They have various attractions to see, as well as different sightseeing and great food. Some of the attractions to go see in Puerto Vallarta include doing things on the beach as well as off the beach. Things you can do on the beach include water skiing, jet skiing, parasailing, or just hanging out on the beach. You can also go snorkeling in some of Puerto Vallarta's finest coves, where you can see all different types of animals, including starfish. If you want to do things more on land, there are also a variety of different types of activities you can do. There is an ATV tour, which is where you can go drive your own ATV as long as you are above the age of 16. There's a zip lining tour, where you get to go on 16 different zip lines and coast high above the city. And there's also a Rhythm of the Nights tour, where you can go and see a story about how the ancient people used to pray and dance for rain when there was a drought. On top of that, Puerto Vallarta has many different sights to see. Puerto Vallarta has two parts, Old Puerto Vallarta and New Puerto Vallarta. Old Puerto Vallarta is where they have most of the history. Old Puerto Vallarta was once two towns, and of course not named Puerto Vallarta, but they had two different towns and they were on an hour difference, where people would always have problems because they were late to work because they would go from one town to the next town and there was an hour difference there. New Puerto Vallarta includes many of the shopping scenes. Something interesting about New Puerto Vallarta is that they have cathedrals there built in the 1900s. These cathedrals are unique not only because they have gold in them, but also because they are built by hand and not by architectures and carpenters or anything like that, but they were built by hand by the regular people of the city, each brick laid by hand. And they also have different historical statues that you can go see. Now, something else interesting to do if you don't want to be on land and you don't want to go to the beach is that you can just hang out at your hotel. Puerto Vallarta offers a wide variety of different things to do at your hotel. You can also get a manicure, pedicure, and look out at the beach while you're just at your hotel. Or you can get a massage, and they have different various massages, including chocolate massages and seaweed wraps. You can also just hang out in your hotel and get room service if that's something you're into. They also have various different types of activities offered at night, including carnivals, Michael Jackson theme shows, 60s theme shows, and things like that. Puerto Vallarta also has many different types of food. The food there includes Brazilian food, Mexican food, of course, Italian food, and my favorite, sushi. My favorite sushi place in Mexico is called Zenziero. Overall, I think Puerto Vallarta would be a great place to visit. Puerto Vallarta has things to do no matter what age you're from and what your mobility is. There's always things to do in Puerto Vallarta and always new things to discover. It's also interesting to see how a different culture works. Because of their unique attractions as well as their sightseeing and food, Puerto Vallarta is a great place to vacation.